Take a listen.
I was kind of thinking, even obviously not at the moment when I got traded, but later on when I started playing, I wanted to be here. Like I said, this is an amazing organization. We have a trust in each other, so I decided pretty quick. It's an honor, playing for this organization. Many, many great players played here, so obviously when you look up here, so many great names and what they achieved, I want to be up there too one day.
Let's welcome in our senior insider, Shams Charania. And Shams, how did Luka and the Lakers come to an agreement on the first day he was eligible to sign that max extension?
I mean, it starts with Luka Doncic himself committing and finishing really this coronation of him as a franchise player for the Los Angeles Lakers moving forward 6 months to the day that he was traded in arguably the most stunning sports deal ever. And listen, Lakers general manager Rob Pelinka, Luka Doncic's agent Bill Duffy, they've met and spoke on Saturday morning, but this is a pretty quick negotiation. It's been emotional last half year for Luka Doncic ever since that trade to the Lakers from Dallas. And what we've seen from Jeannie Buss, Rob Pelinka, then Mark Walter, the new owner there in LA, is building that relationship with Luka Doncic and his inner circle, a close rapport there. And he could have been a free agent next summer, but he commits to this 3-year, $165 million deal. And the question is, why the 3 years? And it's because this summer, he was in line for $345 million Supermax deal if he was still a Dallas Maverick. Obviously, he was traded to the Lakers, and by getting that player option in 2028, he's going to have 10 years of service. He'll be able to opt out and be eligible for a 5-year, $417 million deal when he'll be able to recoup all the money that he lost by virtue of missing that Supermax. So some business sense, but there was going to be some level of commitment with Luka Doncic at some point this offseason. 3 years, 165.
Look, all I hear is a lot of M's and also just a new dawn here in LA. Shams with the latest. Don't go too far. All right, the Luka extension has been a key point for the Lakers this offseason, and now they have him locked in through the 2028-29 season, which is a player option. Now with Luka in LA for the foreseeable future, here he is on his mindset after the new deal.
Yeah, honestly, I think we have a great team. We have what we need to compete for the championship. I'll bring, we're already, brought, try to win every game, no matter what. And, we got some new great guys being on the team, and, we're going to go for it.
All right, now welcome in our two senior writers, Ramona Shelburne and Mark Spears. Ramona, you can hear the urgency in Luka Doncic's voice right there. What's your biggest takeaway from this extension?
This feels like Luka Doncic's team now. Like, he isn't just the guy that got traded to the Lakers. He isn't the guy who is figuring out what the heck happened and why Dallas traded him. He is the face of the Lakers now, and he was embracing it. Like, he chose them. And I think this was a remarkable job of relationship building over the last 6 months by the Lakers. Because you have to remember, this man went through an ownership change in Dallas. Mark Cuban sold the team, and everybody in the thought was nothing was going to change there either. And, oh, guess what? Everything changed.
Yeah.
Mark Cuban was not running the Dallas Mavericks very quickly soon thereafter. And so I wouldn't blame him for having trust issues, okay? Like, the Lakers have been sold now, or they're going to be sold to Mark Walter, and Jeannie Buss is transferring power to Mark Walter over the course of a 5-year period or so. But over these 6 months that he's been here, he had to A, wrap his head around what just happened, B, embrace Los Angeles and decide, do I want to be here long term? And probably most importantly, do I trust these people? And so you got to give Rob Pelinka, JJ Redick, Jeannie Buss, and Mark Walter, who has had not just this meeting with him at the contract signing and the Backstreet Boys concert, but other meetings with his representatives to say, you can trust them.
Yeah.
I'm going to beg to differ with you.
Okay.
As long as LeBron James is in that locker room, they're co-stars. He ain't the face yet.
Yeah.
When LeBron leaves, I'll take the crown off and hand it over to Luka. And that was the elephant in the room there, right? Where was LeBron James at? I actually think it was a good thing that he wasn't there. I love that Luka got that amazing support from his teammates, and, maybe that Backstreet Boys ticket and PJ to Vegas, I think I will go. But if LeBron's there, then it takes the spotlight off of Luka a little bit. He deserved his day to be the guy, to enjoy his contract, to get the praise for that, to go to this I don't know that LeBron James wanted to go see Backstreet Boys either.
Probably not. Bob is rocking out. Look at
right?
But I did hear, I think Dave McMenamin has reported that LeBron called. And to me, that's the respect that he needed to show. So I don't think there's any real elephant in the room there. But I do think that these two guys together, they're co-stars, they're co-superstars.
So who gets to say I want it that way?
You see? I see what you did there.
Yeah, I know.
I feel like Mark doesn't know the lyrics of Fine Right.
I can sing it.
I mean, I think, tell me why. Is that the song?
Wow, we got you singing.
That's like
too?
the only song that I know.
That's it. That's all he
when,
knows.
when LeBron James, if LeBron wanted to be there, he would be there. I have been to many Laker press conferences where
He wasn't at his son's first preseason game.
Okay,
he was with Bad Bunny in Puerto Rico.
Now,
Do
Bad Bunny, though.
you remember when Frank Vogel was hired? It was after the summer where Magic had
But
quit.
why?
And they
But
tried
why was he there?
Because he wanted to show support.
Why?
Because it was his team.
But it was drama going on, right?
Yeah, because Magic had stepped down.
Yeah.
And then they went through a very strange coaching search where they didn't hire his guy Tyronn Lue.
Yeah.
And they ended up with Frank Vogel and LeBron, and there had been things that had been uncomfortable between the sides. And LeBron very clearly showed up, and he was wearing like a neon pink hat at that press
Make
conference.
sure you
Like, hey,
saw
by
him.
the way, I'm here.
Yeah.
And I'm showing my
But with
support.
his drama with the team right now, I think it would have taken away from Luka's press conference if he was there.
Yeah, you're probably right.
I think he made the right decision.
I feel like you win and you lose in both situations.
He can't,
You lose and lose
because
in
of
both
who he
situations.
is, right?
Yeah, because of who LeBron is, it doesn't even matter. If he
Yeah.
shows up, it could be a bad thing because he's trying to, take the spotlight. Or if he doesn't show up, it's a bad thing now because now you're not supporting Luka Doncic. So I guess it's a lose-lose situation.
But the fact
for
that he
LeBron
called-
way.
I think
He
that's
called.
a big deal.
He called. He reached out, and that's really that's all that matters. All right, and check this out. After the extension, Luka put this out on X saying, "I'm also committing $5 million to help 77 young athletes around the world chase their dreams, just like I did. Basketball gave me everything, and I'm lucky to be able to give back and help the next generation." Great to see Luka giving back and setting up the next generation of ballers. And speaking of extensions, we've got some breaking news here on NBA Today. Shams Charania back here with us. And Shams, what can you tell us about another extension out in San Antonio?
I mean, a Spurs star, De'Aaron Fox, has reached agreement on a 4-year, $229 million max contract extension with the Spurs. That keeps him in San Antonio through the 2029-30 NBA season. This is a signing that'll occur later on Monday. And De'Aaron Fox and his rep, Rich Paul, navigated a trade to his preferred destination, the only place he wanted to be, San Antonio, back in February. He wanted to be a Spur. He got there. He got his wish. And now months later, he gets the full max contract. And this is after the Spurs already drafted Dylan Harper, have the reigning Rookie of the Year as well, and Stephon Castle. That backcourt is loaded. So now he's going to have no state taxes as well with this extension compared to his old California residence. But for De'Aaron Fox, him, Victor Wembanyama, him and Victor Wembanyama have developed a very close relationship. And, overall, I think for the Spurs, this is something that they wanted to make sure they got done early this offseason.
Yeah, Spurs making sure they made that move early. Shams catching a stray right there for taking a shot at California. Shams, thanks so much for that.
You pay a lot of tax where Sean lives, too.
Yeah, that is true, too. And now you have, this Spurs team last season, they really underachieved. They lost Wemby to the blood clot, then also finished under 500. So, Mark, just what is the ceiling for this Spurs team now knowing that De'Aaron Fox is going to be there with this extension?
Well, first, kudos to De'Aaron.